Good morning. We have got a really awesome adventure for you today. You're gonna come travel with us. The place we're gonna end up is pretty interesting. So you are gonna get to see what a short travel day looks like for us. Then it's gonna end up in adventure. But check this out. The rain wants to ruin our plans. Let's hope we can get packed up and the rain will stay away because this adventure is outdoors today. Rain and this adventure don't mix. Let's get started. While Kyle's getting the outside all packed up, I am in here working on our premiere. We premiere a video every Saturday, just like you're watching this one now. I am in the chat with all the folks watching our Saturday video. I gotta get started doing this. Kyle's gonna get finished then. We've gotta get going. On the move, we just pulled out. We're ready to roll, and we're rolling to meet our friends. Molly's friend actually spent the night last night. They're going on this adventure with us. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The adventure begins now. You know, travel days used to really stress us out tremendously. But as the days and years go by that we're on the road, we've learned to kind of just roll with things. There's no reason to get upset. If a problem comes up, well, we sail right through it because we're staying calm. This particular travel day, we are headed to meet up with our friends. Molly's friends spent the night last night, and Molly's friends' parents are going to be going on this cool adventure with us. Typically, Kyle drives the bus and he's got all the kids and the dogs with him. I follow behind in the van, and usually I have Theodore, but he's sitting back on the couch today, not enjoying the view. The kids really enjoy traveling in the bus because they get to play their iPad with their internet and some video games. But it looks like we're here, so let's see what's going on. We are at Walmart. We're gonna continue this exciting little adventure. Here's the bus. There's Bodie the van. Let's go check and see what's going on inside. How was your drive, sir?
Not bad. Bus did good. No more leaks. So we're good to go.
How was y'all's ride?
Good. So yeah, I think we're just gonna head to our destination for the evening, get set up, get some lunch made. It looks like some bad weather's coming, so I kind of want to get there and just be done with it.
In order for us to do that, we gotta go. Let's get headed back in the van, so get going. Looks like we have made it to where our adventure really begins. Y'all, we are at a racetrack. Let's get this bus parked so we can talk about it a little more. Hey! What are you doing on top of the counter? We got here all set up. It was a little crazy getting parked. Let's go take a look at what we got going on out here. So you might hear it's a little loud. That's because we're at a raceway. We are at the Kalamazoo Speedway in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we're super excited. But I want to give you a tour of where we're parked. So the parking lot is full of cars, tons of campers that are camping here. Here's Blue Betty. There is our awesome friends, the Hanleys. How excited are you?
I am excited. I grew up around this stuff, so it'll be fun. It's been a long time since I've been to a race like this. I'm glad to be here. But right now they're practicing, so before the race I'm going to whip up a little bit of dinner. We're going to do some steak bowls tonight. Let me get dinner cooked and we'll head back over to the track.
What you got?
I got a bowl and I got steak, rice, lettuce, extra sour cream, extra cilantro, steak, and cheese.
It looks delicious.
It's really good.
All right, but seriously, we've got to eat because they're going to be starting really, really soon. And we want to get you over there on that track and have some adventure. I've got to say, getting to bring your house to a race is pretty stinking cool. The parking lot was packed. This was definitely going to be a great experience, and we were already having a ton of fun. We were just getting used to the lay of the land and trying to find our seats. There was definitely a ton of people here. We ended up finding the family section where there's no smoking and no alcohol, and we got settled in for this big race. This is crazy! The kids had never seen an outdoor race before, so they were pretty excited. In fact, all of us were really excited, and we were super happy with the seats that we got because it gave us enough room to stretch our legs and for Charlie even to get up and move around and have a little bit of fun. And there's another wreck! This is nuts!
Oh, they can't keep it going the right direction.
It wasn't long before the kids got to see their first ever wreck on a racetrack, and they were absolutely fascinated. They enjoyed seeing how they picked everything up, made sure that the driver was okay. They even had to clean up some fuel spills. They were loving their race experience. We decided to stop and get a little mid-race snack and have some delicious French fries. We were having so much fun watching the first and second races. We almost forgot that it was about time to get prepared for the last and final race, the Outlaws. A few laps after the feature race got started, Eli asked if we could go home. He just wasn't able to sit there for 127 more laps. So me, him, and Addie went home. Kyle, Ben, Molly, and the rest of the crew stayed back to watch the finish of the race. Wow, these crowds coming out of here were crazy. Luckily, I was back at the bus with Eli. Kyle had to make his way back through the crowds to get to the bus. The good thing about parking at an event like this is your house is with you. So you really just have to come home, shower off, and roll right into bed. 2 eyeballs. There were 2 eyeballs shining back at me.
Well, at least there were only 2.
In the woods. It was scary. I thought it was a bear, but I guess there's no bears in Michigan.
Alright guys, well that concludes this for the race this evening. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Kim with Kalamazoo Speedway, for inviting us out. We had an amazing time. Literally I had to walk a couple hundred feet. I'm in my bus. Now all I gotta do is go to bed. Good night guys, see you tomorrow.
Hey, how are you this morning? How did you sleep? Hopefully really well. We slept okay. Our neighbors next door, though, were blaring some really loud music. Check this out. The parking lot looks a little different than it did last night. Clary and Matt are over there. They are getting packed up and ready to go. We are convoying today. There's Molly walking the dogs. It is empty. If you remember last night, this was completely full, and now it's gone. And honestly, I have to say, for a big event, there wasn't as much trash as I expected. But our adventure continues today. We've got to get rolling. We've got over a 3-hour travel day to get to our campground, and we're convoying with our friends. Without further ado, let's keep this adventure going.
What's up, guys? As you can see directly in front of me, we are departing the Kalamazoo Speedway. Had a really great time. It was fun. I don't know. I know I mentioned a little bit, but I grew up around that. I think I was at a racetrack when I was 6 weeks old with my parents. So I mean, this was something I grew up around. So it was a lot of fun. A really nice facility, really nice people. Thank you so much for letting us stay the night. Yeah, we're moving eastward today. We're headed over towards St. Clair, Michigan, which is where we will be spending the next week and a half or so. And then we will, we really don't have a lot of solidified plans after that. We got about a 3.5-hour drive day today. I've got about 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna stop and grab fuel, and then we will be on our way. Hopefully we will be able to arrive around 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon and get set up. The weather looks pretty spectacular. A little bit of a breeze coming out of looks like maybe the north. So let's get on this road out here, and let's get headed towards St. Clair, Michigan.
Got to the gas station to fuel up. Gotta get some diesel fuel. Kyle's gonna fill up. He's gonna be on that pump. And then I'm right here. I may or may not have spilled diesel fuel because it came out too quickly. We gotta roll.
Alright, so we've been on the side of the road. Our people we're traveling with, he blew a coolant line. So he had to run to the parts store, and he was able to splice it back together. So we're back on the road. We're about an hour away from our stop. So hopefully no more hiccups. That would be lovely. Just drove into Detroit. Of course, couldn't have picked a better place to break down. But nonetheless, we got it fixed. I think we should be good to go. So we'll pick you guys up here in a little bit.
We love having travel buddies for that exact reason. Sometimes you do break down, and it's nice to have someone there with you that can be there for support and help you get back on the road again. We did have to make up some time though. We were a couple hours behind on our travel day, and we want to make sure we get to the park before it gets too late.
Alright, it looks like we have arrived at Thousand Trails St. Clair in St. Clair, Michigan. Of course, it's another Thousand Trails park. That is out in the middle of absolute nowhere. Well, that's okay. I don't know what site we're going to. Hopefully they have us a site assigned. I don't want to have to find one and not get a full hookup and have to move tomorrow or whatever. So hopefully this process will go smooth. History tells me it probably won't, but we can always hope. It looks like Matt got his problem fixed on his truck. He hadn't had any problems. So what it was one of the heater hoses, 3/4 inch hose. Instead of worrying about replacing the whole thing, smart move, he cut out the bad section, spliced it together, and he was able to get back on the road. Let me figure out where we're going, and Jen will probably let you know where that is. So we'll see you guys.
Well, we've made it to our campground. It was a long, exhausting travel day. So glad Matt got his problem fixed. I want to show you around. Come on. Oh, it is nice and rainy out here, but honestly, this campground is super cute. So many activities for the kids to do. And here's our site. Unfortunately, we did not get one with full hookups. We're the only one in this row without them, but we have this whole play area over here. You know, we can't complain. We've got water and electric here, so we're doing good. It has been such a long day, and we have truly enjoyed having you with us. We've got to get baths and ready for bed and all the things. So this adventure is over.